Nigerian government no get capacity to protect the lives of its citizens, but government fit see $9 million to pay lobbyists, foreign people to go and lobby to talk on how the Christian genocide for Nigeria they go package them.
There's no word that I can tell you that will change this. There's no word that I can tell you that will take away your pain. There's nothing that I can say or do that will take away your grief. I can't change this. What I can promise you is that I would rather die standing for truth than sitting in America while my people are oppressed.
Rather, if Peter Obi is on the ticket as a presidential candidate, then that is the fastest way the opposition is going to lose this election. I promise you.
Peter Obi yayi shugaban kasan gobe insha Allah. No be Hausa, no be Yoruba, no be Igbo. All Nigeria insha Allah.
Alright guys, welcome back again. This is still Big Nico's TV, and on this particular we'll be talking about the mass burial that is already taking place in different parts of the state in Nigeria, in Plateau State and in Benue State, where there was massive burial. You know, an American citizen was even live in Nigeria to witness the mass burial. He made it clear that these coffins are not empty. He made it clear that the caskets are not empty, that people are in need. Talking about the over 300 people who were even died, you know, in a single day. And for the mass burial that is already taking place in different parts of the country, it is calling on all Nigerians, including the American government, to interfere on this issue. Meanwhile, Randy Peter has also criticized the government on this same issue, talking about the recklessness of government and their inability to protect the lives and properties of everyone in this country, making it clear that it is as a result of failed leadership that, you know, we're having all this crisis of insecurity, Christian genocide, and government even trying to lobby the US by paying them $9 million to actually, you know, to actually say that there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. I think I made a video about this issue. My last video, I talked about how the Nigerian government are lobbying the US to actually shy away from the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, and how they even instigated some tribal war between the Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba, making a statement that it was one Igbo man who says Kudriver at Onitsha main market that inspired their attack, you know, the airstrikes they carried out in some part of Nigeria during the time the US came to neutralize some bandits. Meanwhile, we all know the truth. See, the issue of Nigeria, they explain and give you understand, and then know that maybe person where they even explain and give you, either the person know well or you where they listen no really understand what in the person they talk. Because what is happening in Nigeria at the moment is beyond, you know, what we can talk about. If they tell you the number of people that are being killed on daily basis in this country, they blow away this country, they spill, you will weep. A lot of you are in the diaspora watching this video may not understand what is going on in Nigeria. Video clip that you're seeing is not enough. Those are the ones that escaped and, you know, made its way on the internet. The ones that you have not seen are massive. People are being killed on daily basis. Meanwhile, the 2027 general election is fast approaching, and a lot of confusion are going on. Hannatu Musa, the minister of tourism, has come out to make it clear that Peter Obi being on the ballot for any political party is a total failure, that Peter Obi cannot deliver, that will be the easiest way for Bola Tinubu to win the election if Peter Obi is on ballot paper, making it clear that, you know, atiku even stands a little chance, according, but not really a chance. These people are only coming out to make some statements to actually demoralize obedience and make it look as if we don't have the competency to actually, you know, win the election in 2027. But I tell you, these are mind games. I'm going to allow you to watch the video, listen to what Randy Peter talk, watch from the beginning to the end, so that you see the mass burial that is being conducted and hear what the American, you know, citizen had to say regarding this issue.
So the master strategist president of country of particular concern, President Tinubu, and the APC federal affliction government, una see this award of failure and incompetence in leadership, the award of overall best in failure and incompetence. We don't already tell Igwe, they don't prepare the award. We go give una the award, sirs. Una deserve them. The ori buruku of government is still going international. Since Nigerian government no get capacity to protect the lives of its citizens, but government fit see $9 million to pay lobbyists, foreign people to go and lobby to talk on how the Christian genocide for Nigeria they go package them. Foreign nationals and American missionaries don't come the country to tell you your own story and to let the world know wetin dey happen for una people. That is how you define a country of particular concern. Shame on you, Nigerian leaders. Shame on you, Nigerian government. You are amongst leaders most miserable. This is the level where country don't reach, where be say kidnappings go happen for church. Local government chairman, according to news, go come out and try to tell the people to cover up the kidnapping of citizens in the local government because governor gets so-called miserable and unfortunate projects for the local government. So may they package them and nothing is going to happen. Even police commissioner will deny the kidnapping. Now they don't confirm them. Nothing will happen. If this current APC federal affliction, President Tinubu, if una been invest half of the time we una invest inside politics, trying to convert everybody to one party state, if you had put that energy in governance, you would have done a little bit better. But no, if he didn't he didn't. If you see picture coming out of Aso Rock, president they meet with anybody, now governor we won't defect. That is why today when I get up to 30 something governor for one party. Everything about Nigerian leadership and the current government, it is politics. Because when I know say the people are not with you, the only plan of remaining in power is electoral malpractice. So since the people are not with you, drag all the political power brokers where fit help to suppress people votes. But Ori Buruku Lenshe, Oshilenshe, because the gods reject you, the people reject you. Nigerian government, ancient of days, when will you change? What a tragedy of a government. So American missionary Alex Babir, he was in Jos Plateau State to witness the burial of people, citizens where they don't kill, victims of insecurity for Nigeria. And this is what he had to say about what is going on in Nigeria so that the world can hear. Listen to the video.
No word that I can tell you that will change this. There's no word that I can tell you that will take away your pain. There's nothing that I can say or do that will take away your grief. I can't change this. What I can promise you is that I would rather die standing for truth than sitting in America while my people are oppressed, while my brothers and sisters are persecuted and massacred, while the world is just watching. Other Christians are just watching. Everyone in the world knows what's happening.
Everybody knows what's happening.
And they're doing nothing. They choose to just watch. And your own government is feeding off the blood of your brothers and sisters. They're profiting off of the blood of your brothers and sisters. You have thousands of villages around Nigeria that are gone, extinct, rubble. Bones are still in the villages. In Yawara, almost 300 were killed. We're rebuilding the village in Yawara right now. Bones are still on the ground. But the governor says there's no genocide. The one who claims to be a Christian. No genocide.
The governor of Benue State, who claims to be a Christian, a former retired reverend father, said there is no genocide. This is what an American missionary they talk. Your government is feeding off the blood of its people. People are dying in their numbers. How is it possible for a country where claim to get sovereignty, where claim to get commander-in-chief, say terrorists go enter somewhere, kidnap more than 100 people? How does it happen? How does it happen if there is no collusion? Tomorrow they go say we recover them, we retrieve them. Now lost but found items. So Buruku Lenshe when they deceive on ourselves. Nigerians, you must mobilize to end this reign of terror, this unfortunate affliction you call a government. Because if you allow the consolidation of this affliction 2027, now express night all of us day. As they talk January, they say national grid don't collapse. It can never stand because of course every money where they're supposed to use to fix anything, they don't see farm. National Assembly ad hoc committee don't confirm say there were alterations and forgery into the tax law. Nothing will happen. Una own to collect tax for criminality. Up till today, National Assembly never resumed. According to them, you are supposed to pass a new INEC electoral law 1 year out of the next election. If they not sign them by February, it then means INEC will use the old electoral act. Because the only strategy and plan was to rig from the beginning. Una no one even do free and fair election. Ori Buruku Lenshe, Oshilenshe, Nigerians. Let the world know as people they come help to announce and amplify the problem. President Trump said they are annihilating terrorists. They never annihilate Kakao. Make the world know that people are dying, people are being kidnapped. Any help that they will give and help to protect the life of innocent citizens and stop this wasting of human life and blood, it must be called upon. Make the help come, because Oriburuku Lenshe, Oshilenche, this country will not die here, we live here. What a failure of a government. What a tragedy. Only interested in power that is useless to you. May God give Nigerians the courage to deliver themselves. That is the words of a missionary. Your government profiting from the blood of its citizens. Country of particular concern.
All right, guys, welcome back again. If you're not following me on this platform, then you're actually going to be missing a lot. Please follow, subscribe to the channel. Let's take it to 1,000 subscribers, guys. And don't forget to share your opinion in the comment section. Smash the like button. Your opinion is very, very vital, because the issue of insecurity in Nigeria is very, very paramount. It is a collective, issue that all of us need to address. Now, the issue of Christian genocide in Nigeria is not something that we will start saying that, okay, it's not real or is real. It is evidence. How many Muslims are being killed? How many of them are being killed? That is a question we should be asking ourselves. Why are they trying so hard to cover up the cases of people who are being killed? Over 177 people were actually abducted in Kaduna State, and the government came out to debunk the news. Later on, they accepted that, okay, it is true. And what happened? If the police, cannot even tell us what is happening in the country, then who is going to tell us? If they're denying that cases of insecurity that is taking place all over the country is not happening, then how do you think we are going to be saved? The issue of insecurity has to move from the government hand down to the people's hand, because at the moment we have to find a way to protect ourselves. It is time for us to actually say bye-bye to these criminals who are in offices deceiving us, claiming that they are there for the benefit of the general public. Meanwhile, what they are doing there is causing havoc. It's even worse. This present administration led by Bola Tinubu has done a lot of things that Nigerians, I don't know, whoever is going to be voting APC in 2027, it means that person is tied somewhere. Now look at what the Minister of Tourism is saying. Peter Obi does not have all it takes to actually deliver, win election in Nigeria. That Bola Tinubu would even win, before it would be an easy win for Bola Tinubu, if Peter Obi is on the ballot paper. But we all know that all these things are just mind game to make some people feel that, okay, they're actually saying the truth, and Peter Obi does not have all it takes. But how many of us remember 2023 when Peter Obi first contested for the office of the presidency? What was the outcome? Peter Obi defeated Tinubu in Lagos, and that is the so-called Lagos that Jagaban rules, and Peter Obi managed to defeat him. And what does that mean? That is a strong message that Peter Obi in 2027 is going to do better, even more, because what is going on now, I don't see anyone who is even going to be voting this present administration. Now take a look at the video, watch from the beginning to the end, comment your opinion. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel. Let's take it to 1,000 subscribers.
Atiku Abubakar is no match for Bola Tinubu in your own books in 2027.
I don't think he is a match. I think he's a formidable opponent. But I do not think in 2027 that Vice President Atiku Abubakar, as much as I admire him and he's such a great patriot and, he's like a father of mine, I would say, but I don't think he's a match for President.
Even if Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi comes together,
but as who and who?
If Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi come together as on the same ticket, yeah.
Okay, with Peter Obi as the vice president. Mm-hmm. So the obedience that have vowed not to support, that's going to upset a lot of obedience, because they're not really willing to take Peter Obi as a vice presidential candidate, are they? So that's going to upset a lot of people, that a lot of people are going to have to eat a crow that said they wouldn't support Peter Obi if he became vice presidential candidate.
I don't think...
And if it's the other way around, or rather if Peter Obi is on the ticket as the presidential candidate, then that is the fastest way the opposition is going to lose this election. I promise you. I promise you, Shun.
Peter Obi yayi shugaban kosan gobe insha Allah. No be Hausa, no be Yoruba, no be Igbo. All Nigeria insha Allah.
Peter Obi ne zamu zaba. Insha Allah 2027. Save
Peter Obi, sai Josiah Bari, sai Zaki Achere, Peter Obi da zamu zaba 2027.
Alright, my people, welcome back again. Big shout out to all of you who have stayed tuned and for dropping your opinion on this issue. See, why I'm always asking for opinion is because no matter what the government are saying, they are all over the internet. They are watching our reactions and our thoughts towards what they are doing. And if we keep quiet, then these people will take us for a fool. It is high time we come out of our shells, out of our hiding places. The only way out of this mess is to participate aggressively in the upcoming election. That is the only way out. The only way for us to secure our security, for us to actually overcome this present administration, is to come out in our number and vote them out of power. That is the only way. Well, it is left for all of us to actually decide whether we are ready for the change, the desired change that we are all crying for or not. What this woman said is just, of course, I didn't expect her to say anything different from what she said, because she's obviously in the APC, and for that reason she cannot tell that the APC will lose the election, whereas the people should make it clear that okay, it's no longer the time that you used to know. Like if you saw that clip, that video there, you see that Peter Obi is a person that everyone is rooting for at the moment, and I don't see anyone stopping Peter Obi come 2027.